Hello everyone, this is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Today we are doing an English grammar lesson about comparative adjectives. Let's look at the use of comparative adjectives. We use comparative adjectives to compare two or more things, people, or places. So two or more. Example: the cat is smaller than the dog. So in green we see the two things, cat and dog, that we are comparing. And we are comparing the size, in fact. And we are saying that the cat is smaller than the dog. And we use the word than after the comparative adjective to say what we are comparing something with. Here. So than comes after the comparative adjective and before the second thing that we are comparing with. So it separates the cat from the dog. Okay? The cat is smaller than the dog. This is the comparative adjective here. But sometimes it is more than one word. And that's what we're going to look at today. The rules. There is also another use of comparative adjectives. And so we can use them to compare one thing, person or place, but at different times. Okay? So this is last year. This is now. So it's the same person at different times. Jane is more active than last year. So this is one person. So we are comparing one person at two different times. Okay? So we are comparing Jane now compared to last year. Jane is more active than last year. Notice that we do not necessarily have to say the word now. It is implied in the sentence. And this time we use than after the comparative adjective to say what time period we are comparing something with. So here is than, and it comes after the comparative adjective and before the time period. So now let's look at the spelling and the rules for the form, because sometimes we have more than one word. So first of all, the rules for one-syllable adjectives. For most one-syllable adjectives, we add the letters ER. Hard becomes harder. Tall, taller. Short, shorter. Small, smaller. So you see, this is very easy. We add the letters ER. Example: Mr. Jones is taller than me. Mr. Jones is taller than me. Notice here we have used a personal pronoun, me. So there is a rule here. When we use a personal pronoun after a comparative, then we use an object personal pronoun. And the object personal pronouns are me, you, her, him, it, us, and them. So if we use a personal pronoun, we do not use a subject personal pronoun. So we do not say, Mr. Jones is taller than I, because I is a subject personal pronoun. That is wrong. For one-syllable adjectives ending in the letter E, then we simply add the letter R. Nice, nicer. Fine, finer. Rare, rarer. Gold is rarer than silver. Okay? For one-syllable adjectives ending in a consonant, vowel, and consonant, so the last three letters, if they are a consonant, vowel, and consonant, then we double the last consonant and we add ER. Big becomes bigger because the last three letters are a consonant, vowel, and consonant. So we double the last consonant, we double the letter G, and we add ER. Fat, fatter. Hot, hotter. Thin, thinner. So we see it's the last three letters. Consonant, vowel, consonant. We double the N and we add ER. And all of these words are one syllable. The weather in Spain is hotter than England. So this is England and this is Spain. It is hotter here. Two-syllable adjectives. So for most two-syllable adjectives, for most cases, then we use the word more than the adjective. So this time the comparative adjective is in fact two words. So careful becomes more careful. More famous. More peaceful. More pleasant. And more useful. And of course there are other examples. I lost my keys yesterday. I need to be more careful. I need to be more careful. So this is implying that I need to be more careful in the future. So we do not say, I need to be carefuler. Carefuler is wrong. Usefuler is wrong. We must say more useful, more careful. Two-syllable adjectives ending in the letter Y. Well, we change the Y to an I and then we add ER. Busy, busier. So we change this letter Y to an I and add ER. Easy, easier. Funny, funnier. Happy, happier. Jane is feeling happier than yesterday. Jane is feeling happier than yesterday. Okay? Two-syllable adjectives ending in ER, LE, or OW. So these are exceptions. And so for most of these adjectives, we add E-R. Clever, cleverer. It's quite difficult to say it. Cleverer. Gentle, gentler. Narrow, narrower. Mark is cleverer than the other students. Cleverer. So clever is another word for intelligent. Intelligent. Okay? And for longer adjectives, so for adjectives with 3 or more syllables, then we always use more followed by the adjective. So it's very easy. More complicated. More enjoyable. More interesting. And you can see that try to say it using the other system. So try to say complicated-er. See, it's very difficult to say. Enjoyable-er. It's almost impossible to say. So that is why we use the word more. It is easier to say more enjoyable than enjoyable-er. Okay, so sometimes it is very logical. Jane thinks that skiing is more enjoyable than studying. More enjoyable. And irregular comparative adjectives. So there are some comparative adjectives which are irregular. They do not follow any rules at all. So good, the comparative is better. It is not gooder, and it is not more good. It is only better. Bad is worse, not badder, not more bad. And far, we have 2 choices. We can either say further or farther, and the meaning and the use is exactly the same, so we choose. Old is either older or elder, but there are a few differences between the words older and elder. There are a few grammar rules that you need to learn, and I have another video on my channel which explains this. So if you just click here on the screen, that will open a new window, and I advise you to watch that video. Examples of irregular adjectives. I think that Messi is a better football player than Ronaldo. Better football player. This is the noun, and this is the comparative adjective. He's tired. He can't run any further. Okay. So there we are. That is the end of the lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it. Here are some other videos which I think you will be interested in. Simply click on the screen and the video will start. Okay, so my name is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.